This is my green trail, and for the past week, I've been working on it to make it the best green trail ever. If you're new to mountain biking, you might be wondering why I call this a green trail. Well, for different difficulty levels of trails, there are different signs. A green circle stands for an easy trail, a blue square stands for intermediate, and a black diamond stands for pro. So today, we're gonna make a fun jump for beginners to practice getting some air. First, I need some materials. You could build a jump out of dirt, metal, or even concrete, but since I have a huge pile of wood that I got working construction, I'm going to use wood. All I need is a 4x4 and couple 2x4s. For the tools, I simply need a drill and a circular saw, and of course a measuring tape as well as a pencil. At this point, you're probably wondering how on earth I get all these materials all the way to my trails. Well, my sister had a Razor quad for some time, but it was broken. So we bought a new motor and controller, and that seemed to have fixed it. So from now on, this thing is my gator since it gets things. But anyway, for the 4x4, I measured and cut it at 2 feet long. Then I cut two 2x4s at 2.5 feet. For the rest of the boards, I cut those to 12 inches each. With all my material cut to size, I dug a hole around 1 foot deep. Then I placed my 4x4 in it, put the dirt back, and compacted it very well. This thing is solid. Then I put the 2.5 foot 2x4s on the sides and screwed them in. For bonus points, I used a level to make sure this thing is extra safe. Then I placed all my 12-inch planks and screwed them in as well, making sure they're all spaced out evenly.
What in the world? Oh my goodness. Just stepped on a toy in the middle of the bush.
Once that was complete, I got a little bit of dirt and put it in the beginning of the jump to make it as smooth as possible. But to make this whole trail feel smooth, I raked out all the leaves and sticks out and built up a little landing. With that, it was all complete. Now to see how this thing rides.
You can send that thing. Well, this green trail is finally solid, and now that the weather has cooled down a bit, we can start working on all sorts of random things. And if you don't want to miss that, then consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Backflip.